Hello, fellow puzzlers, and welcome back to the Christmas puzzle. I am going to continue to work on it. I'm going to try to do the tree. I've got a new tactic now. Wouldn't that be nice if that just worked? What did I just do? So to relieve some tension, I vacuumed my house. Pretty thorough job. I can't say, oh my goodness. Oh, bless me. Pardon me. I can't say I really, surprise, do anything, pardon my language, half arse. Swear, but not really swear. Anyway, yeah, that's just not my style. So anyway, I just vacuumed. I just got some chores done. So I vacuumed my house and just, Christmas. Oh my goodness, the amount of sparkles that were on the ground was just wild. It was, yeah, so I just decided to get that done. I was getting quite frustrated with this puzzle, and I want to always hopefully view puzzling in such a positive regard. Do you like that R roll there? In such a positive way that, there we go. I just decided that I needed a bit of a break. And yeah, I don't know about you, but I quite enjoy, how do I say this? For me, there is benefits to just quickly doing stuff around the house. Again, I'm off work, so my situation's a little bit different. And yeah, like you guys have seen how much that I've puzzled today. So they've been hour length, and I do them chronologically, so you can see like how the progress is coming and all that. Anyway, my point being that, look at the tickety boos now. I just decided, you know what, I need a hard reset. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, I vacuumed, and now I feel more calm. Now I feel more prepared. Not that my floors were bothering me. That's not what I'm really getting at. What I'm getting at is that, I tried and just nothing was working. So rather than see that as a failure, like, oh, I didn't get my puzzle done. Yeah, but I got the house vacuumed. I got this chore done and that chore. I did a few things. It didn't really take me very long. Maybe like, I don't know, an hour. Like really, like I don't think it was much longer than that. And now just look at me, just cruising, and that's so nice. So yeah, I don't know, sometimes a change of pace in more ways than one, it can be incredibly beneficial for people. Oh, just dancing this all over the board. Come on. I am dying to know where this piece goes. Oh, when it goes, it is just going to be so good. Where do you go? I honestly don't see where this piece is going to fit. The story, the colors, all of that does not make sense for any open, appropriate size spaces. So, yeah, I don't know where that's going to go. But figure it out sooner than later. I'm really hoping to get this done. But I off camera had to kind of just talk to myself and just, just say, Trezia, if it doesn't get done, it's okay. You guys really didn't miss anything. Because it was more so me vacuuming, being like, okay, come to terms with you may not get this puzzle done as quickly as you wanted. So now I feel, now I feel slightly better. Well, a lot better actually, because I am trying. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I feel good about the puzzle again instead of viewing it as something negative. So I'm not sure if you guys go through that, but let me tell you, if you're frustrated, don't take it out on your puzzle. So easy to want to do, but your puzzle is there for enjoyment. Your puzzle is there for relaxation, believe it or not. So if you're not digging it right now, just walk away. Like, it's a puzzle. It's okay. It's okay to walk away from your puzzle. Because maybe you'll come back and just knock it out of the park, right? So, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just when you have the opportunity to let something go, only if you want, right? Because I think we get into dangerous territory there. But all I'm saying is just, it's sometimes it is good to readjust, reevaluate, come back to things. That's all I'm saying. Let's go like behind the tree. But where? I say that and then I'm like, oh guys, I feel so much better. This puzzle's driving me nuts. I tell you, puzzles can definitely be, you little bugger. Puzzles can be a love-hate, I think, sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the reality. This thing is supposed to bring you joy and, da-da-da-da-da. And all it's done is frustrate you. Well, yes, of course that is. Frustrated is the only word I got. But yeah, of course that you would be frustrated. You hopefully didn't set yourself up to fail. And you're working smarter, not harder. So I don't know. I mean, I guess like maybe you're a person that chose a puzzle. Maybe you chose a puzzle that is all the same color. I've addressed that before. You will not see that on this channel. No matter how many, hypothetically, no matter how many free puzzles I get, I need to work the puzzle. I need to have a puzzle that works for me. And I can tell you that those puzzles, all the one color, like just the intense, challenging ones, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes they're more so meant to break you instead of like make you enjoy a puzzle. Like, just, I don't even ask if that makes sense because it makes sense to me. So that's all I really care about at the moment. So sassy. I said so sassy. If you can't pick up my, I don't know, parent accent that's coming, and if you can't pick up my accent that apparently is coming out, well, I'll try and fill you in, I guess. Oh my. Anyway, this is probably the last video I'm going to film just for this day. Kind of getting a little tired. One of the influencers said you should really limit the content that you create, just because you will get tired. And let me tell you, I was following everything else they were saying, but with that, I was like, no, I'm home all the time. I can do it. Nope, I am exhausted. I can just feel the people not working getting so mad at me right now. Well, you're not working. Yup, you're right. Is that what you want to hear? I don't know. Like, okay, I'm still allowed to get tired. It's just, when people to me, where do you go? when people to me operate under this, competitive comparison thing, well, did you have to and I had to do them? Okay, well, just because you're tired or you're this or you're that doesn't mean that I am any less of those things. Anyway, I don't know. I just always found that funny. So yeah, so legitimately, I am getting tired. It's a lot. I could only imagine if I actually scripted these, like, whoa. It's a lot though, it is. You're trying to think of what to say and you're scared to death, you're saying the wrong thing and blah, blah, blah. And just, so yeah, it's a little daunting. And if you think, honestly, this is not a challenge, but if you think that you could do it better, and I don't say that in a negative way. It's not, oh, you could do it better than do it. No, it's not that, but like, I don't know, like maybe show people how easy you can make content or contribute or make some, you know what I mean? Like all I'm saying is this is really hard and I didn't think it would be this hard. So yeah, I did set a timer. Again, I'm kind of into the timer just because I know I can ramble so much. Can you please, puzzle piece, speak to me and tell me where you go? It has to be only a few spots. And like, yes, I know, I can float my puzzle piece around the board. Little bugger. Ooh, how long was I looking at that piece and did I look down there? No, probably not. Anyway, that's pretty much what my thought process is nowadays. I don't know. Oh, I want you to fit so much. So here's a question. I don't know how my brown pieces went, like the brick wall. I'm missing, seems like I'm missing more than I should be. But yeah, do you remember what your first puzzle was? That I think is interesting. There you go. Apparently every time I get one now at the end, it's got to go. Yeah, what was your guys' first puzzle? I'm interested in that. And did it cement your love for puzzling or perhaps your hatred of puzzling? Again, sometimes the puzzle has to go back in the box. That's okay. Get it out next time. Get it out in a year's time. Get it out whenever. Like puzzling should not be so stressful. It just shouldn't. Okay, this side is complete. And sometimes if you need to run your hands over because the colors are just too much for you, well, that's working smarter, isn't it? So, no shame in that. Where do you go? You probably go. Nope. Oh my. That dog door, I never realized how loud it is. It's incredibly loud. My only option, which I tell you right now, I'm not going to do, so that's out. My only option would be to close, there's a panel that you can close the dog door. I certainly won't be doing that. My dogs, to me, are incredibly well behaved, and they live here too, so they should have a free, they're used to having that dog door open, so like why would I shut it on them? I don't know, that makes no sense to me. So like I said, it won't be happening. Oh my. All right. Well, I guess we're on to the part I was really excited about. The tree. Ugh, gosh. But look at how I am pretty well done. Not really, but almost. I don't know. I can't decide how I want to do this puzzle. Like, how to finish it. And you can keep your colors organized whichever way your heart desires. It's your puzzle. Oh my goodness, my back hurts. I think it's all the leaning over, like over the puzzle table. Sometimes what I do like to do is go through the hardest part of the puzzle and see, I don't know, see if you could like pick up oh my, you tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Why don't you have a lie down, buds? You had your supper. You're good. You went outside. Why don't you lay down? You said, that's what I was going to do, Mommy, so stop talking to me. Look at you right in front of the fire. Or the wood stove, I guess. Oh, would I not love to have an actual fireplace? Oh, I think that would just be so cozy. Oh, it would have to be nice. Like, oh my goodness. Darn you, I thought you went in there. Ooh, ooh. Don't let your frustration bend your puzzle piece. Trust me, there's nothing more annoying. Which is honestly, I must say, I'm not a big fan of redoing puzzles, and I'm sorry to whoever's given me a puzzle. Honestly, I'm not super into doing someone else's puzzle, because I just think that people don't, there we go. I don't know, I think people like, perhaps are not as intense in their, oh, look at you. That's a good shape. People are not as intense with their puzzle as I am. And again, that is perfectly fine. But I certainly don't want to do a puzzle after someone else. You know, I won't name any names because that's not the point, but I certainly don't want to do a puzzle after, you know, just someone else has done it. Honestly, I know that makes me not, you know, a reduce, reuse, recycle person. Perhaps I'll get there in the future, but just, yeah, right now, like, no, I don't know. I find the pieces are just not the same as when they're fresh out of the box. Does anyone else feel like that? Or literally, is it like just me? Because it's obviously not something I'm super proud of. I don't really know why oh, look, it's starting. It's starting. I love when the pieces finally start to click, for the love of God. Like, just give me something. You know what I mean? Oh, you want it to fit so bad. Yeah, I mean, ideally, yes, I would redo. Oh, my one dog's nails are not super long, but evidently they Mike's probably picking up all the little tippy toes, so I wish he would just settle down. He is one of my older dogs. He's 14, I believe. So sometimes he is more restless than the others. We have a wonderful vet. We have a good relationship with our vet. Like, you know, we're good. I am good that way. But I guess my point being is just, out of all my dogs that are going to be unsettled, he is the one. He is scared of high winds. He's a border collie. So he's scared of high. It's so funny. I'm like, I'm not going to talk about the dogs. Well, darn it, here I am. He's scared of the wind. He's scared of this. He's scared of that. So it just like, you know, it can make it, oh, you're on the tree, are you? Right on that corner. Okay, so found that storyline. So yeah, so he is my least, he will settle, he will take the longest to settle is what I'm trying to say. So that can be hard, because you always kind of wonder, like, is it this or is it this or is it that, you know, and anyway, so, but again, great vet, so not worried about him in the least. Okay, so let's try to figure out some shapes here. I don't know. What I do is when I get to a part of a puzzle that I just really don't like, I do try and look. I don't know why I'm having to blow my nose so much. Normally I do like a over-the-counter nose spray and it seems to be sufficient, but clearly not today. I am blowing my nose like crazy. So what I want to do is look at the puzzle in terms of shape. So, because the storyline, for some reason for me, is too much. So all I'm doing right now is just trying to plug a shape to see if a piece will fit there. So I'm using the nope. Oh my goodness gracious. Couldn't you just scream sometimes? Like I could literally lose it. So you have to breathe, okay? Let's do a breathe. We'll go in for 5. You don't have to hold, and then just out for 5, okay? Together, if you want. Last one, okay? I'm a little dizzy. I can only do 5, but yeah, it's just, it's hard. It's really hard, isn't it? So, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I like to go around with pieces and just see if I can get any to kind of fit in, because I'm no longer seeing the color story. I'm no longer seeing the patterns. All I'm seeing are shapes. So if your brain can't see the shape, that is perfectly fine. It is, darn you, it is just how my brain works. And I think it comes from a place perhaps of desperation. I don't know. All I'm saying is that, yes, and when I can't find the piece, oh God. So that's why I have to practice my breathing so that I don't go kaboom. What are the chances? Oh, you little bugger. So, I was looking at the shapes, don't get me wrong, but by looking at the picture and seeing, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not going to stand up, I'm getting tired, but seeing in the picture, so we know we have the poinsettia done, right? So in the picture, the poinsettia has a red ball really close to it. So I was struggling to find the shape here. So I was like, well, I tried this, I tried that, none of it worked. So what if I went back to the picture, which is pretty much my last ditch effort, and what is close to there? I wasn't really looking. I have the Christmas red balls in a separate pile, so I wasn't really looking at the shapes that way. But by then looking at the picture, seeing what correlates, sometimes you can squeak in with a win, which is so great. So I see a different shape here. I'm going to try to plug that. Yep. Perfect. And see how it just comes together. And when you thought, oh, like, did I literally not just say I could lose it and like lose my mind and, you know, just the struggle, but stick with it. Like, whatever it is in your life that is stressing you out, man, oh man, just nope. Just like try to stick with it, just because that should be maybe no. Just because I think you'll get rewarded. You may not get rewarded tomorrow, you may not get rewarded for a long time, but I don't know. Look at me, like, been off work for an X amount of time, lonely, depressed, sad, anxious, PTSD, like all of that stuff, and look at me now, right? So that's not to say there's not good days and bad days and all of that stuff. Of course there is. Nice. But so great, so great. Look at that tree. That tree that I was so scared to do. I forced myself to do the whole board rather than do that tree. And look, I feel better. Just part of it's coming along. That devilish little puppy reminds me of my puppies kind of being naughty. Yes. Okay. Yeah, see, this will start to come along. May not get it done today, but as I verbalized, I've already kind of accepted I may not get it done today. So there we go. Nice. So, you know, and that's okay. Like, you know, no one has asked me to make more work for myself or to get stressed. I'm just doing it to myself. So may as well regroup and figure it out. Because, yeah, it's just not worth the stress, guys. Come on. Come on, you guys are all still working. Why are you letting yourself get so stressed? I don't know. I know that's so obviously you're trying not to get stressed out, but I'm just kind of being silly. But you know, it just I thought that was something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, focus on the tree. I'm getting very hungry, so I know my attention span is waning, to say the least. Those are more up on the top. Okay, so why don't I try this? Let's see. I'm just wondering if I could get like a red ball up by the treetop. Oh, I gotta get, no, that definitely, even from a distance, I can tell that doesn't go. But I see a little bit of red, so that gives me hope. Oh, come on. Wouldn't that be so great? Oh! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Good job. That's all I got, guys. I said I didn't want to talk about my dogs. I talked about my dogs. I said I wasn't going to sing because I'm not a good singer, and I gave you a little tune. That is how happy puzzling makes me, believe it or not. When you can get a win, when you can get a win, oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I think it is just so great. Like, just, how great is it? Like, it's just so perfect. And then you get stuck again. Oh my. So sometimes with some puzzles, and I do plan, I'm not going to be doing the same brand of puzzle. So my next puzzle, this is Cobble Hill. So the next puzzle will be something different. I just kind of want to change it up and see, like, you know, maybe people like this puzzle more. I don't know. Anyway, I know that piece I've already tried, but I am so determined. Yes, I will be changing the puzzle brand. There's gonna be no rhyme or reason. It's just what I'm gonna decide at that time. Okay, so ouch. Okay. Well, that definitely goes there. So that kind of worked out perfectly, didn't it? Okay, look at our little tree coming along. So red ball. So that's just going to be lights. So I know, okay, so what I'm trying to do is really look at the picture, see where the red balls are, and there are yellow Christmas balls as well, and see where they coordinate, because those piles are much smaller than this big mishmash. So then probably what I'll do is fit this in at the end. But that being said, I see between these two Christmas red balls, and it's okay if you can't see it, just literally take my word for it. But I see that there's a weird shape here, but from the picture, it looks like that it's just gonna be tree and no like decorations. So because of that weird shape, or that unique shape, sorry, not weird, unique, I can then try to plug and like just, oh, is no one else super excited by that? Is it literally just me? I don't know, that does something for me. Like, I don't really know what, but I know it does. So cool. So now I see that there's a yellow Christmas ball under the red one. And pardon me, part of it, oh my God, I got the hiccups, I'm hungry. Guys, I'm a mess. Yeah. I see that there's part of a red, gold ball there. Christmas ball. So I'm going to see if I bet you that one. Yep. It's pretty impressive when I can get the win on the camera, isn't it? Anyway, I digress, but yes. Dying to know where this piece goes. Where do you go? You go in something green, but not the tree. And the chair's done. Come on, show me where you want to go. Just don't know. Okay. It is what it is. There's some red there. Where do you belong? Red. Maybe there. Perfect. It didn't really click, but I know that, but I can see in detail that it goes there. Do you go like that? Oh. Ta-na-na-na. Ta-na-na-na. Okay, there's going to be a red ball there, and then one down. Okay, one down by the puppy. That one should be pretty easy, I think. Because there's no, you really have to look at the detail. So, and it's okay if you can't see it, but so the Christmas tree has red balls and yellow balls on it, plus the gold chain. I don't know what else to call it. So you really, like, I'm trying to get this one red ball, like right there. So you have to take into account that it's by itself. There's no other gold balls. There is a chain, but it's quite low. It's quite high. So I don't think that I need a separate red ball, because I don't think, no, see, I should have known that if I would have looked at the coordinating piece, I guess. And the ball seems to be right above his head. So I need a red ball right there. And it is a full red ball. And what I mean by that is just, is just, I don't know, I forgot what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Okay, so good. So there's another red ball a little bit lower here. So I'd rather personally, let's see. Nice. I personally would rather build this out a little bit than try. I don't like to, when I'm getting near the end, I don't like to have pieces in the board. It's too chaotic for me. You puzzle however you want. I'm glad that I hang on to my puzzles and don't really lend them out. And it's not me trying to be nasty, but I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean? I'm glad no one's getting this puzzle. I'm blowing my nose all over it. Like I'm blowing my nose in them, and honestly, I can't get up and wash my hands every single time that I, blow my nose. If I was out in public or cooking or, at work or, whatever, of course I would. Geez, I work in healthcare. Do you not think I know the importance of it? But I know this puzzle is primarily just for me. So, I don't know. I'm just making the decision. I am not getting up every single time. And yes, I could have the, the hand sanitizer right beside me. To be honest, no shade to anyone that loves it. No shade to anyone that created it. Just no shade, guys. I can't stand it. I guess in my head, maybe not at all. I prefer soap and water. That's how I feel about it. I am not sitting here telling you what to do other than please, don't do what I've been doing and blow your nose and then shake someone's hand. Ew, gross. But, okay, let me get focused back on the tree. All I'm saying is, it's funny because I don't think I've ever blown my nose so much. Maybe I'm just hyper aware of it because I am trying to film. But regardless, I am so hungry. What are you guys having for supper? Have you already had supper? Are you watching me like after hours? Like what's going on? Okay, red ball is somewhere here and then down here, over here. Got that one. So there's 2 here that I need, but I need to build this out. Ooh, so frustrating. I need little details. And sometimes, guys, I promise you, if you get right up in your puzzle, like really look at it, you will see detail that you never even thought of before. And isn't that, you have something special about you. Oh gosh, that just reminded me. Hopefully everyone here has seen Pirates of the Caribbean, and I forget what version. My husband and I went through them pretty much all one night, or over the course of a few days. Sorry, and I love the one with Geely. Her name just left me. Like the woman of the sea, Calypso. Whoa. What an actress. Wow. The accent. I apologize. I don't know if it's an accent or this actress's actual, her actual accent. You know what I mean? I don't know if this was a character thing or if this, anyway, oh my goodness. Just so on, for me, just so on point. And when she says, and I'm not gonna even try to say, I might try a little bit, and please excuse my creative liberty, but she says, I think it's like, there's a touch of destiny about you. Ooh, that sends chills down my spine. Oh, see? Throwing puzzle pieces. That sends chills down my spine. I don't know why. It's just, I think it's the enunciation, the words, it's the, it's just, for me, my lighting's starting to get very poor. It's incredibly dark. I'm just gonna see if I turn on one other light, if it makes a bit of a difference. I think we're getting close to the end anyway, guys, so. Oh, wow. Still have 20 minutes to go, so no way I'm getting this done in 20 minutes because I'm trying to enjoy it. And I'm filming, so there's no way I can rush this. Honestly, there's probably too much pressure for me to rush it. Okay, so I need my tactic with the red color Christmas balls work quite well. So now what I'd like to do, I think, is concentrate on the yellow Christmas balls, which, to be honest, not a heck of a ton. a lot on the picture. Like 6 in the picture, but I don't feel like I have them all in front of me. Anyway, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, when she says you have a touch of destiny in you, oh, that, and I'm pretty sure that I saw that movie in theaters because I'm a big theater lover, buff, like, you know, going to the movies, not like a live show. Anyway, regardless, yeah, when she says that, oof, that hits something for me, I think. Don't really know what, but, oh. And you know what's funny? If you look even closer at the pieces, you can actually see which way the Christmas balls hang, which I think is kind of interesting because it tells you if you're on the right path or not. Where do you go? You are driving me nuts. This one, okay, so we have it like that. Oh, I see where you go. This one piece has a unique thing under it, and I was trying to figure it out, and I just got it. So I don't like to do this to my board. I don't like to put the pieces in. I honestly feel like this is something my husband would do, like plug the pieces in and eventually they'll connect. I don't know. I don't like doing it that way, but apparently here we are. So I like doing it the way I'm doing it, where just look, plug. It's not really about what's efficient, because it's not meant to be a competitive or comparison thing. It's just, you're just supposed to enjoy doing a puzzle. That's it. Like literally that is it. Yeah, so, anyway. Okay, let's take this back out for a second because I saw some other detail. Oh, you're gonna have a red ball above you. And that gold chain comes dramatically down. You have to fit somewhere, don't you? Maybe? Oh. Darn you. I say that, it makes me think of, you know the movie Babe? Ram you. Oh my goodness. Isn't that just so frustrating when, like, you can't control your body? So, like, there we go. Nope. Darn you. When you can't control your body, so, like, I don't know, you want to stop shaking or having a panic attack to be more severe, or, you know, you want this or that, and your body just will not listen. Oh my goodness. For me, it is so frustrating because I just want to stop blowing my nose. I want to stop sneezing. I want to actually be able to do this. And yeah, sometimes it's just not going to happen. So, 'tis what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Just gotta accept it. All right, let's see if I can. Gosh, I am so hungry, guys. It is. Maybe you guys are giving me life again, because there was a time where I could go hours and not touch anything. And I'm not saying that was a good way to be. That's not my point. But I do think it's quite interesting how I'm always really hungry now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I have a doctor and she's fantastic. But yeah, I don't know. As a self-reflection, do you go that way? No. As a self-reflection, I do find it interesting that, like, all of us, that I'm starting to almost regain my appetite. It's the only way I can say it. Like, I don't know how else to say it. So that's what I'll say. And here comes another nose blow. Goodness gracious. I'll tell you what. How about we, meaning I, end every time I want to walk away, every time the puzzle brings me back. I swear to God, and I am just joking, it's like a puzzle is a living thing and it's like, don't leave, stay. So you really have to be able to have some self-control. And I struggle with that. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to practice what I preach. And I think I will walk away from the puzzle for the night. So typically, I do like to put the poster back into the box, lest a piece go missing, puzzle piece, or something gets torn or blah, 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 blah. So yeah. And typically I do put my puzzle down. I don't know why. It is just a visual cue to me that, okay, you're done, because I have been puzzling for a few hours today and I honestly want to do something else. And I have other responsibilities that I have to take care of. So I think that today went pretty well. I filmed quite a few videos. I'm quite happy with them, of course, in my head, but I have to go see how they translate on camera. And so far I've been okay, and not having to edit, because I am worried that I'm going to say the wrong thing in terms of language. I tend to have what, some words are my favorite, and if you know, you know. So the fact that I can do all of this without saying anything, is just, to me, shows me how badly I must enjoy this and how much I want this to do well, because I don't know. Anyway, okay, cool. I think my timer's going to go off soon. So hopefully you guys will really like this video. The tree was a challenge. It still is a challenge, clearly. I feel like I moved through the other pieces at a good pace. So yeah, the tree will just be, in a sense, my Mount Everest, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So hopefully... Okay, I'm done. Please like this video. Help me grow my self-control with walking away from a puzzle, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you guys like this video. Please subscribe down below. Help me grow a platform for mental health change, really, through puzzling. Puzzle with me and my PTSD. All right, thanks, guys. See you soon.